right. Tassos, just that last look there. Did you like that look that you got there?
Yeah, I was, pretty confident that it's gonna go in. Obviously, basketball, sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't. I feel like, we wrote down a play and we were supposed to execute it and we executed well. The shot didn't fall, but the outcome was what we were looking for.
And then just before that, 6 straight threes by the team, 2 by you. Just what was that kind of a conversation? Hey, we're struggling to maybe get it inside here. Let's just shoot it from outside, or what was the team discussion there?
Right. We just said, keep being aggressive out there in offense, like, and get the best look we can get. Like, make one more pass, taking up a shot, like, don't rush it basically. And I think that just, the shots fell and we just like got good looks.
And Damani, for you, 10 points on the offensive end tonight. Just what was working for you offensively?
Um, Tonight, I didn't have any other goal or anything. My goal is always just to play super hard. My teammates found me on a couple looks. I try to be aggressive when I catch and still be a threat every time I catch and, knock down some free throws tonight. Been working on that a lot, and so that was really it. Same goal, but just a good outcome.
And then how challenging was it playing Mostafa down there in the post tonight?
It's tough. It's a challenge that I like taking on. It's extra work, especially boxing out and whatnot. But I like to be able to give Toss a break and give him a different matchup, and so I enjoy that, and it was fun.
Do you wish that maybe the team could have tried to go more inside offensively tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Toss played really well inside. Every time we got a post touch, we got a good look. But we just have so many people that can score the ball, and so wherever the ball goes, I'm good with. I'm more of a guy to distribute and whatnot, and so wherever it goes, I'm good with. And going forward, I think we'll continue to look inside. Toss is a great option, and just play, selfless and move the ball like we do.
Absolutely. And then just for either of you, not a win, but just having a close game here going into conference play, how much confidence does it give you that hey, we took this team 40 minutes tonight?
Right. I think our team is built for that. Like, we got a lot of vets on the team, and we know what it takes, to win games. That's obviously like another lesson, moving forward, and I think we're ready, for conference and be there and get some dubs.
Mm-hmm. For me, I mean, I think I'm a super competitive dude, and so I'm hurting right now. I wanted that one bad, and I think we all did. But as Todd said, there's lessons to be learned. I think one thing we did tonight was compete our tails off, played super hard, and just shows us that no matter what the score is, we can get back in the game and we can compete. And so that's what it was tonight. We just wish we would have got the win.
And then for either of you, just having a full game prep with Coach Eberhard as the coach, just how was it different from what Coach Pete does, but also just with how Coach Pete has built the program, how similar did it feel?
You go.
Yeah. So, when Coach Pat kind of ran us through practice, he told us it's the same message, just a different voice at this time. And so everything is exactly the same. There's no changes. It's exactly the same. It's just a different voice. And we're all happy with the situation that Pat has come in. We think he's done a good job. And we have no complaints as far as that goes. We just, wish him well for Coach Pete. So.
Yeah, I have nothing to add. It's just like the coaching staff is doing, great job out there, and they try to keep it simple and do the same philosophy that Coach Petey has, and we just waiting for him to come back, and we're gonna keep working hard. That doesn't stop no matter who is the head coach or like who is out there on the court with us.
Yeah, great game. Fun to be a part of, and again, just proud of our guys. We competed, and we could have easily let the game get away from us a couple times. We got down 15, and then we fought back, and then we got down about 12, fought back, and then we got down late in the game, maybe 6 minutes to go or something like that. We were down 10 or so, and just fought back. And I think that says something about this group of guys. Obviously, we have some things to work on, but those guys competed, and very proud of them how they did that. So, obviously we want to win, but But it came down to the end, and the shot that Tassos took was the shot that we wanted him to take, and we'll take that shot every single day. We want him to shoot that shot every single day. It just didn't go our way today.
And then just the possession before that, when the team had the lead, did you feel like Tassos and Paul were maybe passing it around a bit too much there and kind of like, hey, let's take our shot here?
Well, I thought that we've talked a lot about turnovers, and that was the thing that probably bit us tonight was the turnovers. So it's just something we have to continue to work on if we're going to be the type of team that we want to be going forward.
And then how impressed were you just that the team was able to get the 3-ball going there late the way they did?
Well, I've seen him shoot it before, so I mean, it was just a matter of time, and then to have all 5 starters be in double figures says a little bit about how we started to move the ball, and guys getting shots and getting the right shots and great team shots. So, yeah, I was very impressed with the way we shot the ball. But again, we just have some things to work on, and we will work on those things, and we'll be ready as the conference season starts. I mean, a lot of this is behind us now, the non-conference. I think we learned some lessons. We had some great victories during the non-conference, but now it's conference time, and I'm excited because we have some guys, our starting 5, Paul Bruns, they've all been through the league before. They've all been through the conference. They know what it takes to win. So I'm excited to go to battle with those guys.
And then just before all those 3-pointers were made, did you feel like the team might have been struggling to score a bit inside, and was the message a bit like, hey, let's take these jump shots here late?
Well, I thought we got the ball into Tassos at a certain point in the game. We really started feeding him, and he started delivering, and then it kind of opened up some wide open step-in looks for our guys, and those are the type of shots that we make. So we got a lot of those, and then guys made a couple tough ones, but we got a lot of rhythm, great team shots tonight. So I was happy with that.
And then just defensively, after giving up 50 points in the first half, only 37 in the second half. I know 37 probably isn't where you want to be for a half, but did you feel like the team was able to improve defensively there in the second half?
Yeah, to give up 50 points in a half, I mean, that's not good for sure. So we definitely need to get better at that. But, again, it was kind of like their place. We played not a great first half, and then we really locked in and did some things in the second half and had a chance to win there too. So it's a process for us, and it's a growing process for our guys. And I'm excited because we're taking steps, we're learning lessons, and now it's conference time. And I think that we've learned a lot of lessons about ourselves and about each other, and we're ready to take that next step.
And then just how happy were you with the way Tassos created offense as well as Damani created offense tonight, just passing out of the post and those sort of things?
Damani's a warrior, man. He is a warrior. That guy, he has a nose for the basketball, and he never stops going. He's awesome. So those two guys together, Tassos getting his offensive game going, and Damani just all over the place rebounding is something we're going to need, and we'll continue to develop our bench. But those two guys are very important to the success of Yoke basketball.
And then Cruz started to go off after that flagrant foul. Just how did you like his response after that call there?
Yeah, Cruz is a guy. He doesn't let a lot affect him. He just moves on to the next play, which is good, and that's what he did. He just moved on to the next play, and we started to. Things started to work for us.
And then just going into next week against Kansas State, Oral Roberts. What were your expectations for the team as far as continuing to grow, and maybe an area where you'd like to see improvement going into next week?
Well, obviously we have to cut down on our turnovers. I think in league play, we can't give up a ton of points in the first half like we did tonight. But I think that now just really we can't turn the ball over as much as we've turned it over here tonight and in league play. So we'll work on that. And I felt bad for our guys because they competed so hard and just fought back time after time. Time after time, they wouldn't give in. They just kept fighting. And then, it's basketball. The last shot didn't go, but but I'm proud of them, and I think we've learned a lot, and I think this next week we'll take our list of things that we need to do better, and we'll continue to work on those things and be ready to go in Kansas City.
And just a full time of game prep with you as the acting head coach right now, with Coach Peterson being out. Just how was that experience for you? And did you feel like things stayed pretty similar to how they would be if Coach Peterson was here?
Yeah, I definitely. Again, I think I told you the last time that we talked after the Irvine game that the message is still the same. The delivery is a little bit different because it's me and Casey and Brandon, but the message is still the same. These are all the same messages that we had from when we walked on campus at the start of the summer. So we didn't try to reinvent the wheel. We took what we did and what we had in place, and we're just trying to be better at it every single day.
All right, and then just one more thing.
Sure.
How challenging was it defending against Mostafa there? He had 25 points down there in the post defensively.
Yeah, he did some good things, and he's a really good player. He got some deep catches, and we just tried to fight to make him make contested shots, and he made some tonight. But he's just a good player. When they throw it into him, and that's the reason. That's the reason they're good. So they have a good inside guy, and they can throw it into him, and he can score baskets for him. So, yeah, he did a good job tonight. And hats go off to those guys. They did a good job.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.